All right, here we go. JD here. Good to have you on board. Your 6'3" ATM of information loaded up, ready to be accessed. The PIN 800-876-4123. Your aggregator in chief, scouring the world for the thrill of victory and the agony of defeat. Was this a success? I'm watching something on Fox here right now. Who's this? Nick Wallenda is walking the high wire 100 feet above Atlantic City. Cameras are rolling on this. Every network is covering it. Is this like a Daredevil act or something? Is that what it is?
I think so, yeah.
Oh. You know what's a Daredevil act? Walking down the boardwalk in Atlantic City at 2 o'clock in the morning. That's that's it. Yeah, unescorted on the boardwalk at 2 in the morning. That's something that I would pay to see. But apparently, this is big news. They're all covering it. I don't know what it's all about, Alfie, but apparently it must be important because yet another grapefruit has been sold to us as must-see TV. Marcelo, working the Dows, Brad producing the program, emails at the website, jerrydoyle.com. Now that they got Nick Wallenda on Fox, they don't have the countdown clock to the election. What is it now? It's 833 days to the most important election of our time. That would be 2014. Oh, no, wait a minute. Was it 80? How many days are left?
90.
90? No, it's
90,
less
than 89, 90.
Yeah, something like that. Poll question. Politico reports the undecided voters have all but disappeared and that the presidential race is going to come down to turnout. With 3 months of campaigning left, the question is, do you think voters will be more or less excited? 24% say more excited. Obviously, they need a hobby. 35% say less excited, and 41% say vote now and be done with it. We'll take your answer there at the website or here at 800-876-4123 on the program where intellectual anarchy is encouraged and nurtured for now. More excited? Really? Are these people that just like have a flatline pulse? Oh, I really need to watch this for another 88 days or whatever the heck it is. More of this. Undecided voters. Really? What's left? What's left to decide? And for the people who are undecided, supposedly it's about 5% of the electorate, haven't decided yet which way they're going to go with their vote. What are they holding out for? Just to see who's going to promise them more in the Christmas stocking, or who's going to pander more to whatever special interest group thinks that they've been screwed over by the system, and we're going to be able to figure out a way to give you more with doing less so you can sit on the couch and watch life pass you by but just complain about it all day long. Anyway, the undecideds and voter turnout. If there's 88 days left in this, I got to the point today where I was watching Al Roker ride a bicycle in London. That's how turned off I am by this whole political. Did you see Al Roker? He and I went to the same high school, Xavier High School, all-boys military Jesuit penal colony in Manhattan on 16th and 6th. I went there for the first 2 years, but then I decided, wow, there's no chicks. I got to go to a different school. It took me 2 years to figure that out. No, I just thought the education was more important, but then I realized it wasn't. And apparently, it does pay off for Al Roker because he's on the Today Show. It's a good thing that Jesuit education went to good training. He's riding a bicycle around London with some guy who ate a sausage off a cart on a street and then said, "Oh, it didn't affect my tummy at all." And I'm like, tummy? Really? That's the word you want to use to describe your belly? Okay, there you go. But that's where I am with watching CNN, Fox, MSNBC, reading the papers, looking at the websites. It's all politics all the time, 24/7, 365, round the clock. Can't get enough of the analysis of the minutia. What do they say? What do they mean? What did he mean when he said this? He didn't really mean what he said when he said that. What he meant to say was this, and let's get a spinster or a pollster or someone else to come on and talk about what it was that he meant to say. But then this is the reaction to what they said. This is what they say they should have said. And then the opinionators come on and just say, well, this is what we thought they said, and this is what we think they said, but no, this is really what we want you to think they said, and therefore we're going to try and get you all excited about the election in November. Let's just do it now. You don't have an opinion on this one by now. You don't have a pulse. You're the Rip Van Winkle of elections. What are you waiting for? It's either Obama or Romney. It's either socialism or capitalism. That's the distinction. I don't think there's much of a choice that needs to be made beyond that. Obama, the face of socialism. Romney, the face of capitalism. I'm going with capitalism. By default, that makes me go with Romney. Not excited about it, but I know I don't want to go into that socialist future for America. One of the things we were talking about the program yesterday with Judge Andrew Napolitano is how the rule of law is out the window, whether it's in the executive or the judicial or the legislative branch of our government. The laws are being cast aside, and laws are being overlooked, and laws are being rewritten to fit whatever agenda it is that people seem to think they need to have happen at that time. We're finding out the IRS decided to look the other way on bogus tax numbers and refunds. We're finding out story after story where people are just making it up as they go along, just deciding that the rule of law, that's for the other people. Tom Fitton is going to be with us from Judicial Watch. He's going to join us for 2 segments. He's the president there. He's also the author of the Corruption Chronicles, Obama's Big Secrecy, Big Corruption, and Big Government. And there was an Occupy Wall Street protest in Portland, Oregon. They were violating the law. They weren't arrested. Why? Why was the law ignored? Or why was the law changed to fit the agenda of the protesters and the administration? That and a lot more from Tom Fitton from Judicial Watch when we get back. Stick with me.
This is the Jerry Doyle Show.